The PFS Grant is termed Partnership for Success, and it's actually given to the governor's office through a government organization called SAMHSA, which is the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration. Through all the 15 different counties that make up Arizona, there were some counties, especially in rural areas, that were really lacking a lot of services for people who are using or starting to use drugs and alcohol. So even though we don't have a space for our students on campus, we do offer a sense of community for the students in recovery or those that are interested. And we offer that through our Recover Smart Club and our Health and Prevention Club.
So the main support I found at Yavapai College pretty quickly was the Recover Smart Club. And I had been to therapy, and my parents had pushed like treatment centers and all that kind of stuff on me, but I didn't really realize there was any sort of help. And so for me coming to Yavapai College, someone told me about the Recover Smart Club, and it was a great place for me to meet other people who didn't do drugs and alcohol and knew how to have fun and be like active members in class and, show up for their families and just being role models for others.
I stumbled across the Recover Smart Club. I never really thought I could invite, my recovery into school.
So Yavapai College is one of the few community colleges in the U.S. that has any type of support for students, not only students in recovery, but any type of program for prevention of drug use. And there are over 1,100 community colleges in the U.S. And again, we're one of the very few.
Since I was in the program, I knew a lot of people who were sober here. And the intimacy of this college, I felt a lot more comfortable speaking about my story. And I would tell them, well, I came here for recovery and to get sober. And I felt a lot more comfortable doing so because the small class numbers, and the more I opened up to people, the more I found people open up about their stories.
The Recover Smart Club was started up, and I joined that, which also opened my eyes to all the different activities, events, and sort of programs going on at Yavapai College. In the past, my circle was very small, so I started meeting people that had similar hobbies as mine, and I started meeting people that were also in recovery.
So through some of the programs we have from the grant, we have a nice base of students that are trained right now as certified peer educators to help their peers, to identify what's going on with their peers, to get them the resources they need, to bring them to my office or somebody else that may be able to help them.
I think as drug addicts and alcoholics, we automatically place ourselves below everybody else. We have this idea that we can't, that we're not good enough, that, we will never be able to amount to anything. And, and coming and getting sober and, doing school and having the support around me made me realize that, okay, so my friends are doing this and, they're getting A's and B's in their classes and, they're still sober, I can do it too.
I think the biggest thing, right, for me, what can I do today is to show up as a member of the club or my family or whatever, and just share my story and let other people know that this is how things used to be, but that's not how my life is today at all.
After kind of drowning myself in these substances for so long, today I got my feelings back, and I got the ability to make true relationships and friendships that are filled with actual love and trust and authenticity that I think bonds people together. And I have numerous relationships like that today that I have never had in my entire life.
My goal is to create a healthier student body, to create a place where students don't feel the stigma of drug and alcohol use. If they have used, that they can say proudly that they are courageous, that they came through a really, really difficult physical and emotional trauma, and were able to successfully get through that and lead their life and go on and be healthy and happy and successful.